Shut the fuck up, bitch. Okay. Welcome back to the If You Roll It, They Will Come podcast, hosted by me, Spartan Kratos, and today I have two guests. Do you guys want to do your real names or fake names?
I am Kenny.
I am but my alter ego is Butters.
Okay, so he doesn't actually... What the fuck?
Just refer to me as Butters. From now on, just not just in this podcast, just overall, like I'm Butters.
Okay. And then Kenny.
I am Kenny.
Okay.
You bastards.
And you guys, I'm just Spartan, so just say that.
Spartan?
Yeah, because that's the name. That's my YouTube.
Sparta or Spartan?
Spartan. That's just my YouTube.
Okay,
name.
I'll try as hard as I can to say Spartan.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, so this is a new series I'm starting on this podcast. We're going to call it the Kiss and Titty series. The series just takes place all in the 1106 dorm room in Taylor Place. And the reason we're calling it the Kiss and Titty series is we have a big-ass banner flag that is a tweet from Mitchell Trubisky that just says, "I love to kiss titties."
I love to kiss titties, man. He spoke it, and I followed.
Yeah. We all love to.
So because of that, he became known as Kiss and Titties, and this is what that series is gonna be called, the Kiss and Titty series, because that flag was up pretty much the entire year. There's quite a few events, so this will be a longer series.
Oh, that's gone. How is that not? So this will be a longer series. I'm gonna be trying to get out one episode for about a week for the rest of the year because there's quite a lot.
There's a lot, and this guy Kenny over here, which maybe I'll just reveal my real name later because I don't really care too much. I'll probably be in a lot of these episodes.
Yeah, because
me and Sparta.
We were roommates, so...
We were roommates, so 1106 was our room, and it was a meeting place for a lot of people. And honestly, the story we're going to talk about today is
the start.
Like the start of it all, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think we honestly did any like drinking in our room before this or anything else, and this was my first time getting high.
Yeah, so the only thing we had ever done before this in that room was me and Butters had smoked before. Like, because I had basically been, like, we moved in, I want to say around August 16th, and then, like, the second or third day, I just started smoking again, because I was like, okay, there we go, like, we're moved in now, I can start again.
Yeah.
So, and, like, I'm only smoking carts at this point, because, like, we're in the dorm room, but, so me and Butters have
struggle.
Yeah, me and Butters have been, like, we've been smoking up a little bit. So, what was the date? I finally found it. This was August 27th.
August 27th.
Okay.
Pretty recently.
August 27th of 2020.
Yes.
So on this fine day, me, Kenny, and Butters decided to meet up in my room. And this was a later meetup. We had met up around 9:30 or 10 o'clock this night because I don't know why.
Yeah, I remember starting at 10 o'clock. By the way, I want to say one quick thing, which I thought was really funny. I did not know that I knew Spartan since January that year. I did not know that Spartan smoked until a week before we moved in.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to tell him because I didn't really let's be honest, I didn't really start smoking heavily until April of 2020, and then from then on it went on. But I just forgot to kind of mention it, and about a week before I was like, "Yo, I'm bringing weed."
Yeah, you told the whole guys group chat. It's yeah, I have a med card in California, or yeah, I'm bringing some stuff from home, and I'm just like, wait, what?
Just caught you completely off.
I remember as soon as I figured that out, I was like, yep, I'm trying this soon. I know it. I know it.
Yeah, and this happened 2 weeks in. So this fine night we decided to meet up. It's around 9 o'clock at 10 o'clock.
I can't believe I waited until 2 weeks in.
Yeah. So what I had brought with me was I had a few carts, and I don't know how many. Maybe
the
2
tin.
or 3. Well, the tin wasn't filled up yet. The tin only had 2 because I brought 2 or 3 carts with me. And then I had bought in 1 or 2 off this the guy that lived across the hall. He had a guy in Las Vegas that had that worked at a
You're not supposed to name whatever, dude.
His name was William.
Actually, it was Stan.
So William lives across the hall, and he knows the guy. So we had gotten some orders from him before, so he could order us carts, and then he'd also got us at one point. He did end up getting us edibles.
what I had brought with me was 2 or 3 carbs, and then I also had brought in like a bag of edibles. And
this bag of edibles.
Okay, so this bag of edibles was originally 500 milligrams, and I want to say there were 10 of these gummy bears left. I don't know how many gummy bears were there originally. I want to say there were 20. I originally guessed there were 25 gummy bears originally. I don't think there were that many based on how this hit us. So I'm gonna say there were 20 gummy bears originally. So
I don't think we had 10 left because
no, we did. We each had 3, and David had an extra.
Oh, I thought you both had an extra.
No.
Wait, was I the only one who had 4?
Yeah, you took 4.
That was a mistake. We'll get to that later.
Okay,
that was a big mistake.
So each of these were about 25 mg. Yeah, that sounds about right. Each of these gummy bears were about 25 mg. So around 10 o'clock, we decided to each take 3. And then there was an extra 4th that we were going to save for later, because we all wanted to be around the same place, because this was Kenny's first time. We wanted to make it special.
And it was my first time doing edibles. Did we say that yet?
No, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'd smoked a lot before this. Like, I would get high basically every night, but I never did edibles until this night. So this was my first time doing edibles.
Yeah, so.
And I will just let everyone know, not an edible person.
This was just my first time doing weed in general. And my whole life felt like it was living up to that moment. My mother always used to tell me, don't try that stuff until you get to college. Don't try that stuff until you get to college.
Yeah, and when you get to college...
Went to college, I did exactly what she told me to do.
Yeah, so we take the edibles around, I want to say around 11:15, it starts hitting me. I'm in like a pretty good place because I'd been smoking all summer before, and I had done edibles before. I'd done these edibles before, so I knew how they hit me. So I was at a pretty good place at around 11:15. I had taken a few cart rips. I was stoned. I wasn't baked out of my mind. Around 11:30 rolls around. I know it's hit Butters, and then this is how we know it hit Kenny, because we were playing at the time NHL.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, what were we playing? We were playing Chell. NHL. That's what I thought.
We were big Chell players at the beginning of the year.
So we were playing that again.
Yeah. So we were playing some Chell.
Yes.
Dave, Butters and Kenny were playing some Chell together, and then
let's do it after the Sopranos.
Out of the blue, Kenny just starts laughing his ass off, and then he just gets the worst case of cotton mouth.
Yeah. Wow, I remember. I'm surprised you remember it.
Oh, no. I remember. This night is very vivid.
I remember very vivid. We'll get to it.
I remember just playing Chell and then sitting up in my bed and being like, oh shit. And I was like, oh my gosh, my mouth is getting so dry. And then I just started laughing and my mouth getting so dry, and just from there, it was fucked. It was fucked from there. It was I could not stop laughing at anything.
Yes, let's go 2-1 America, baby.
Anything. I could not stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing at myself. And then I calmed down a bit. And then David started clapping me in Chell. I'm like,
did I? Oh, it's 3-1 by the way.
I think he started clapping me in Chell, and I was just laughing my ass off because I could not compete.
And here's the other thing. Okay, I forgot to mention this. At around 11:15, it started to hit Kenny a little bit, and we knew this because he wanted to order DoorDash, and then he was having an issue with his phone because he couldn't remember his password.
So we wanted to do 2 separate orders. Because, I was getting McDonald's and David wanted Rallies, but you can't have 2 orders this
I wanted Rallies?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did that place stinks.
I don't know. You were in a Rallies mood.
I think it was probably because I never had it. Because I think it was. I ended up ordering it a few nights later, and I was like, yeah, this place fucking blows.
Yeah. So we wanted to do 2 separate ones, but I had I think I got the Dash Pass.
Yeah, you had the Dash Pass.
Which is surprising. I got that really early. Which, by the way, if you're ordering DoorDash a lot, it's a good idea, but don't order DoorDash a lot. It's just a bad idea.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, I ordered on my phone, and then I wanted to sign in on Butter's phone.
Just keep going.
Whatever, I wanted to sign in on Butter's phone, and, but I couldn't remember my password, so I was I started looking through my settings, to go to my password spot, and oh my gosh, all of the little colors of the settings apps made me go insane. Insane. I could not take it. I have a video of me with two phones in my hand, just just laughing my ass off. I couldn't.
And me and Butters the whole time were like, Kenny, we need you to put your password in. He's like, I can't do it. And we're like, what the fuck you mean you can't do it? He's like, I can't do it, guys. I don't remember, and I can't just the phone, bro. I just can't see it.
I just couldn't do it. But it was so funny that
but he did end up ordering his McDonald's. So his McDonald's comes at around 11:30, right before it hits him actually, because in the video you have your McDonald's. This is a very big McDonald's order. Kenny decided to order $25 worth of McDonald's. He got
it was not $25 worth. It was $20 worth because it was the Big Mac pack deal.
You did get a lot of
he got the
Big Mac pack meal, which was this is my first time getting munchies, dude. I fucking wanted it. Double play, fuck. I wanted the Big Mac pack is 2 Big Macs, 20 nuggets, 2 medium fries, and a drink.
Large drink.
And I fucking ate all of it that night, and I enjoyed it so much because this was my first time eating food while I was high. Well, wait. This is my first time eating food while I was high. This is my first time trying chicken nuggets while I was high. This is my first time trying McDonald's Sprite before I was high.
McDonald's Coke is better, but.
Yeah, I think bottled Coke is better.
Bottled Coke. No, I'm not a soda drinker.
McDonald's Coke is better than glass bottled Coke.
Anyway, next podcast. I this food came and I was so happy that it came. And I remember, I think I probably just started off with the nuggets. Hit 10 of the nuggets down, ate one of the Big Macs at least, and then I started to go into the other 10 nuggets. And then the
tragedy struck.
Hold up.
Tragedy struck.
You didn't even start.
I love how you remember the order you ate.
You didn't even start it from the beginning. Because when Kenny first got this bag, he was so stoned that he started freaking out when there was 5 sweet and sour sauces.
What's up?
Dude, I only had 3 sweet and sour. There's 5. 2 unopened ones.
Janet was my B to the double F power.
Yeah.
He saw 5 sweet and sour and then started flipping his shit. And me and Butters both were what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, bro, they gave me 5 sweet and sour sauces, bro. Yeah. They gave me so many. And we're like, okay, and then he was just flipping his shit because he could not believe that you got 5 sweet and sours.
I love you don't need 5 sweet and sours. I literally just need 2.
Yeah.
I literally just need 2. But then going along with that sweet and sour, catastrophe did strike. The
biggest tragedy of the night.
I dropped one of my chicken nuggets in the sauce. Mm-hmm. And when I dropped that chicken nugget in the sauce, I couldn't take it.
So this guy is having some attack. Can you explain why you're laughing so hard? The nugget is in the sauce? Is that funny? I don't even get it.
My world felt like it was melting around me. I just stared at that nut. I literally didn't drop it in the sauce and sauce went everywhere. I literally just dunked one of the chicken nuggets in the sauce and let go of it. And I was like, I dropped the fucking nugget in the fucking sauce. I dropped the nugget in the sauce. And oh my gosh, I could not get over it for 10 minutes. I was laughing. I was fucking rolling over in my bed back and forth, just pointing at the nugget, being like, the nuggets in the sauce. The nuggets in the sauce.
And let the record show it was stuck in the sauce. This thing,
it was not moving at all.
It was really stuck in the sauce.
Okay.
He needed a pair of pliers to get it out.
And so progressing the night, so we go past where Kenny eats his food. So now we're at the next phase, and this is where we're starting to listen to music. And at first, I have my music on the TV, or I'm just playing my music from the speaker. And then Kenny goes, I want to listen to my music. And we're like, me and Butters sure, we'll let you listen to your music.
None of these guys like my music.
So I like some
he listens to a lot of emo stuff.
At the time I wasn't listening to emo, but I was not fully into my emo.
To be fair, there was kind of a reason.
Yeah, okay. But so
I really like pop punk music. I really love the pop punk genre. I think one of my biggest bands at the time was Blink 182. So I wanted to listen to some Blink 182. So we started watching to one of their best songs, the song I've listened to them the most, What's My Age Again. And I was just loving it. I was just vibing so hard to What's My Age Again, and I was just sitting there, and there's a really good video of me playing with my right finger, and this is something I'll never forget. I actually remember this very vividly.
Oh, this is a very vivid memory to me too.
I remember sitting there playing with like my right finger, like going to the beat, and then like I remember just my left hand coming out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere, just raised from the sheets, doing the same thing as my right hand, and it blew my fucking mind. I could not believe that my left hand was doing the same thing that my right hand was doing, and I wasn't laughing.
Look at the
anything,
camera and sing.
But if you look at the video, you could just see the amazement in my face. The amazement is, it's insane. The amazement, it's such a good video. I love it so much, and it's like when I show people like my first time getting high, I show them that video of me discovering my left hand exists and that it could do the same thing as my right hand.
Yeah, so
in a non-sexual way, because I already used my left hand.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, that was hitting him, and this was like around like 1 o'clock, and I had to mention at around 12:30, Butters decided to take the last edible because it hit him, like it all hit us around like 11. At 11:30, and then at 12:30. Oh my god! So around 12:30, he decides to take it, and I shit you not, I've never seen an edible fuck up a man so much because it rocked his world, bro. It rocked his world because what it did to him was, so if you've never done edibles, like when you take kind of a lot, they tend to hit you in waves.
Yeah.
Like you'll get really high for like 20-30 minutes, and then you'll kind of come down.
So bad.
And then like another 30 minutes later, you'll get really high again, and then you'll come down. Like it hits you in waves, you know?
Hey Spartan,
That's facts.
please buy me edibles soon.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
But another thing about edibles
Look into it.
is the reason I don't like them is it's either not enough or like I need an ambulance now. Never in between. Yeah. And this was an instance for me where like I was thinking like I need an ambulance now.
So around 1:30, like around like 12:30, okay, around 1 after we're done listening to music, we decided to start watching like South Park for like an hour.
And then
I knew. Hold on, I'm getting there.
Okay,
so we decided to watch South Park for an hour. So it's like 1 to 2 a.m. we watch like South Park, and like we're all chilling. And then like this is where the edible hits Butters, and like it's slowly like fucking him up, but he's just not like, we're not really saying anything. And then someone, I don't know who, I want to say it was Butters.
I think it was me.
I want to say it was you, has the dumbass idea to say, hey guys, let's watch Robot Chicken.
I've never seen it before. I was like, this looks interesting.
Yes, no. Spartan, you're stupid. That was not a dumb idea. That was probably one of the best ideas we've had.
That fucked me up bad.
Okay, so we decided to watch like a random episode because like I've only seen it like once or twice, and I don't even really watch it. It was just fever dreams as a child because it would be on at like 2 a.m. and I would just be like, the TV would be on, but I really wouldn't be watching it. I'd be doing something else, but like the TV would be on at 2 a.m. So like we decided to put on like a random ass episode, and I don't really know what it was about. The first episode we were just kind of
not really about anything.
Yeah.
It goes from this to this to this.
So the first episode we watched through, and we're like, okay, that was weird, but nothing too bad. Like the first episode is fine.
It was funny as fuck.
And then we watched the second episode. And then it was like, what was it? The ant bursting through the wall?
Yeah,
was it the ant episode? I think it was the ant thing.
It was some episode about like
bug or
like
ant.
bugs taking over the world.
Yeah,
and it was like it was just stupid as always with Robot Chicken. But then there was just a scene where these people were chilling and like this family was chilling at home at their dinner table, and this ant just burst through a wall, and the ant was like, dude, like this was a fucking large close-up ant. And oh my gosh, I started losing my fucking mind.
Kenny and Butters legit had panic attacks on the spot.
Yeah. I had to go back to my room, and it got worse when I got
yeah, so
I should have stayed. That was dumb.
Butters decides after that episode, because that was like the last part of the episode. Like, no, that wasn't the last part, because there was another section after that was even worse. Like, there was another skit after that skit that fucked us up even more. Because it was another. I don't remember what it was, but it was another fucked up skit. But, like, the first one was the one that just threw us over the edge.
I remember like as I was like screaming my head off, I got a text from the next door double O's.
Oh my god!
They're like, "Can you not be screaming?" And I was like, sorry."
Yeah.
Bro.
So Butters decides to go back to his room, and this is like 2:30 in the morning at this point, right? And then I just get a snap immediately after he gets back to his room, and he's like, Yo, how many?
No, it was like 30 minutes.
Oh, it was like 30 minutes later. It was like 3 a.m. because I stayed up.
Yeah.
Like I was the only one that didn't freak out. Like didn't have like a panic attack because like I was the only one that was like at a comfortably high level because I was used to this.
I feel like
these two weren't.
I feel like I like screamed myself to sleep at night.
No. You kind of did because after you screamed, you went to sleep and I was just kind of up for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then so Butters texts me and he snaps me. And then he just says, "Yo, how long is this supposed to hit? Like, how many waves are there supposed to be?" And I was like, "Bro, like maybe 6 to 8." And I was like, "What wave are you on?" He's like, "I'm on like my 6th wave." And I'm like, "Holy shit!" Because like that other edible just like completely sent him. Like that'll happen. Like if you do edibles, like there's the right amount, and then if you go over the edge, it just sends you to the moon. Like there's no going back.
You're better off with nothing hitting you than too much.
Yeah, like here's the thing though. Here's why.
And that's only with edibles. With alcohol, it's the other way around.
No. But here's why I love edibles because if you get the perfect amount, it is absolute. It is absolute euphoria. Literally the best highs I have ever had have been come from edibles.
I've only had one good high off edibles.
Oh no,
it was a really good high.
Some of my best highs have been come off edibles because oh my god. I'll get into. Hold up. I'll get into in a later episode the tincture oil story. That is one to come up. Look out for that one. That is a great story to come up.
Are you ever going to talk about the chocolate bar?
Yeah, that'll eventually come up. That's part of the series as well.
Nice.
Because that is my birthday. Well, okay, this night's kind of over now.
Wait, I had one more thing to say.
Yeah.
About this night. The next day, I woke up. To my surprise, still living. And
so all of our surprises. It was like a while until we talked to David the next day.
Oh yeah,
until we talked to Butters.
Yeah, it was like 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon when he finally responded because he was.
But what happened?
Because he was up until like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
That happened the next day. I wake up and I was feeling sick, and I'm like, "Can you get hungover from weed? Like, if you get really high, can you get hungover? Like, is that a thing?" And then it turns out I actually had COVID.
Oh my god!
He's shitting you not. Shitting you not.
Oh my god! That is
shitting you not. Butters got COVID that night.
And I gave it to you guys that night.
I remember you coughing a shit ton that night, actually.
Yeah.
Like, coughing a shit ton, because Spartan was on his bed.
Yeah.
Butters was just on our chair in the middle, and then I was on my bed, and I remember you coughing a shit ton. And I was like, oh, that's probably just from the cart too.
To be fair, I was hitting the cart, and also like I normally at that time at least I was coughing a lot.
You do cough in the cart, yeah. I knew that.
I wasn't feeling it at all that night.
Yeah, so 2 days later, so that was the 28th. He officially got it. 2 days later, on the 30th, me and Kenny get tested, and we have COVID. So then we had to get quarantined for 10 days in our dorm room.
Which actually, tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of us getting out.
Oh, thank God, bro.
Yeah.
That was a hellish 10 days. It really was.
We had so much sex. It was insane.
Bro, if I didn't have, the weed for that whole 10 days, I would have gone insane, probably.
I'll never forget the night that we found out we got Shake Shack.
Yeah.
And
we got Shake Shack.
My God,
and then immediately after we got Shake Shack, immediately. I'm not even saying, not even a minute after the Shake Shack was in our room, I didn't even start eating.
Yeah,
we had both gotten the emails, and it was like, check your fucking health portal.
Yeah.
And it was like COVID positive.
What was the reaction? Like, who found out first?
Yeah.
And what was his reaction?
He was like, oh shit.
Because I was the funny thing was I was like coughing
you started feeling
around 4:00 that day. I started like coughing, and I was like, but it was like a deep cough. I was like, yeah, this is not gonna. It got progressively worse, and I remember like waiting for the Shake Shack and being like, dude, this cough is getting worse. And then we get the Shake Shack. I come back up, boom, email for COVID before we even started fucking eating.
Yeah. That was hilarious, but
that was hilarious.
All right, so,
and then like the next day we got like a call and we could talk about a whole COVID sex scandal.
Yeah, that can be a different story, but so that is basically what the Kiss and Titty series is going to entail. You guys got a lot of previews of some of the next upcoming episodes that are going to be coming out over the next couple months. I'm going to try to be getting out one of these episodes once a week, along with maybe one of my other stories. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be trying to get a lot more of these videos out for you guys because I think these are like some pretty fucking fun stories. And if any of you guys are going to college, I think trying to find memories like these are the ones you are going to want.
Yeah, no, these are great college stories about just like, dude, honestly, like,
if you get the lucky draw, which me and Kenny did with the way our room was, the RA never came to our hallway because there was only like 6 rooms on our side of the hallway. So if you get lucky like that, you can have a lot of fun. And also just use these videos to also like guidance. So that is the end of this episode of the If You Roll It They Will Come podcast. I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.